From the Bronx to the rural stretch of South Carolina, she's walked many roads that many people just don't see. She still carries her heart fixed on purpose. Daughter of two worlds, she grew up city grit, country grace. She earned a bachelor's in psychology from Coastal Carolina University with a criminology minor in 2015, which then she began her residential facility care coordinator across youth systems. This expanded into just justice works with behavioral care. She served as early interventionist with family ties, meeting young people in homes, neighborhoods, and even broken systems. In 2019, she pursued her master's of social work at the University of South Carolina, deepening her commitment to vulnerable populations. Today, she serves I'll say this. She was a licensed travel social worker, and more recently, she's transitioned into a clinician, all while carrying a belief that every interaction can be a God-ordained intervention. She also ministers through her church, our church, the Door of Hope Christian Church of Marion, South Carolina.
Well, I would say you're making me recognize the fact that I learned early on how to code switch. Because in the South, hey y'all, you walk into a building, you don't have to know anybody. Yeah. You open the door for the person, you start a conversation with a random person, and it's fine. But when I went back to New York, people say that Northerners are mean or they're rude, but I've learned it to be they just literally mind their business. And they don't, intentionally have conversations or sometimes express certain things, some of them, right? And so I think I learned early on to kind of code switch, and that even has helped me to be successful with just managing and supporting people, because everyone needs something different. And so depending on who I'm serving and what they need is what part of Jen I allow to come and be present, because someone may need someone softer. Someone may need someone with a tone that's more friendly or comical to manage anxiousness. So I think that's kind of how I've been able to kind of move throughout that. Just recognizing that everyone isn't the same, and so allowing myself to meet people where they are. In my eyes, she is a superwoman, and I'm pretty sure most people would say that about their parents, but she is literally, she's mom, she's been dad, she's been counselor, even when I didn't want to hear what she had to say. She is just she's my motivator, she's my driving, because I so much want to give back to her what she's given to me that hasn't been monetary. But I want to get to a place to where I'm able to give that back to her in a way to where she can't even really receive it. And because she has just, in so many ways, shapes and forms, she gave up so much of herself to make sure she took care of her children. My mother has had many opportunities as a young adult into adulthood to do certain things. But because her first priority has always been us, she sacrificed a lot. And so when I see her and I think about her, I think about sacrifice. And in turn, I want to return that sacrifice, because she's my rock. She's my rock. She's my rock. And yeah. And I'm so much like her the older I get. I'm like, man, you like your mama for real. I do stuff. I'm like, oh gosh, oh my gosh, this is awful. But yeah, that's my girl for real. I learned that people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And
I'm sorry, explain that. Because it sounds like a gem,
okay,
but I want to understand it.
Okay, I got you. So ultimately, people are hurting. And because people are hurting, they hurt others, whether it be with their words, whether it be with their actions, whether it be intentionally, whether it be not intentionally, passively, but they're hurting. And when we hurt and we have hurt that is unresolved and deep, we don't know how to receive love, empathy, support from other people. And so I was in an environment where children had been hurt. And thinking about children in general, our brain doesn't fully develop until we're 25.